This is David from swimmingpoollearning.com, and today I'm going to talk to you about phosphates in your pool water. And phosphates are an emerging problem in the industry. One reason for the rapid growth of phosphates in pool water is that a lot of municipalities put orthophosphate in the water system to prevent the pipes from rusting. So in a lot of cases, when you refill your pool, you're adding phosphates to the water. Phosphates also enter the water on windy days from any kind of fields or anywhere where phosphates are present. And phosphates also enter the pool water with some consumer products. If your pool looks like this, more than likely you have phosphates in the water. And if you have algae in your pool, there's a good chance that your phosphate level is elevated. And the reason why phosphates are such a big problem is that the phosphate is a food source for algae, and algae consumes the phosphate and can grow rapidly in the pool. Phosphate levels are measured in parts per billion, and if you suspect your pool has a phosphate problem, you can get your water tested for phosphates. I use a photometer to test for phosphates. We can also test with test strips. Any phosphate level is considered a problem in a pool, and of course if it's 300 parts per billion or greater, you want to treat the pool for phosphates. If you have a really high phosphate level, you may want to use a more commercial strength phosphate remover like the Orenda PR10000. If you have phosphates of 1,000 parts per billion or less, it's perfectly fine to use the PHOSfree product. It's a really good phosphate remover. Simply follow the directions on the back of the bottle, and then you would do the treatment process. And part of that treatment process is to backwash or clean your pool filter after you've finished the treatment, since all the phosphates in the water should be in the pool filter at this point. To prevent high phosphate levels again in the pool, it's a good idea to use a maintenance dose of the PHOSfree. You can also use a blended formula like Natural Chemistry's Perfect Weekly or Pool Perfect and PHOSfree. These will keep the phosphate levels down. By adding a maintenance dose every week in the pool, you'll prevent the phosphates from becoming a problem again. Another tool that we use out in the field is mineral technologies, like the PoolRx, and this product contains copper sulfate, zinc sulfate, and silver nitrate, and the PoolRx is an EPA-registered, NSF50 certified algicide, and this will eliminate algae in the pool, so it doesn't really matter what your phosphate level is if you use the PoolRx, since algae won't grow in the pool, even with phosphates present in the water. Again, if you have algae present in the pool, you more than likely have a phosphate issue, and you want to get the water tested, and you want to treat the phosphates with a phosphate remover like PHOSfree, or you can treat the algae with a product like PoolRx. But high phosphate levels is a real problem, and if you want to keep your pool algae free, you definitely want to test for phosphates and treat them accordingly. Pool Service Pro, open a Leslie's wholesale account today and receive wholesale pricing on products you use every day. Leslie's Pool Supply offers convenient locations that are open 7 days a week. Another great benefit of opening a Leslie's wholesale account is Leslie's referral program. Get referred to a customer looking for weekly pool service. Save time and money and grow your pool service route and become a Leslie's Pro.